ごきげんよう47。
ミスが多すぎんだよね。今一番言われてるからな。
いい加減にしろ。
恥ずかしくないのかよ。
そうだったかな。
よしよしよし。
誰
まずは情報を集めましょう。
しばらくやりまくってからもう一度やりたいぜ。
けしからん。私が喝を入れてやる。俺は警察だ。世の中の不正な輩を見逃すわけにはいかねえんだ。お前には正義の鉄槌でその腐った心を強制してやる。
幸運を祈るわ47。準備は一任するわ。
人をしてるバルコということ愛の表現をいろいろあるけど愛の形もいろいろあるけど決められたものじゃない俺を追いそうだそれはいいこと常識に縛られたものなどいらない自由に生きよう自由とどうじゃない形にとらわれるんだ常識に縛られるんだ人目を気にするな自由に恋しようどこと女誰が決めたの何も好きになるかわからない生物よとしいるよ猫なんでもいいんじゃないかこの夜空を見ようよ小さなことに思ってくるよ何が大切かもう一度振り返って恋をしよう幅広く恋をしよう自由に人を抜かなくていい間違いじゃないから形
ブリーフもいいんですけど、伝えたいはボクサー型の
走るようがな
大会近いからね。しょうがないね。
あ、そうだ。
きつかったですね今日は。
人を好きになることいいこと
おい、君からやってんじゃないぞ。おい、休むな。
I see what you're all about now. Is that what you want?
How do you feel?
I'm ready for more. I don't know if you're ready for this though.
いよいよターゲットとのご対面ね。ナイトのオフィスは2階よ。
すみません。
こんにちは。
So, I put it to you that the fact that the society is in need of
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
The demon can speak?
やあ、ダニエル。
Has my time
君を助けに来たんだ。
I do not know.
My life is in your hands. It's not worth much.
俺はそんなにさ、殺すほど悪魔じゃねえんだよ。
Consent. He holds the secret to the tireless automats.
And you think you'll find him here? In my quarters?
そうだ
Tell
よ。
me, who is your master? Aren't you one of Cagliostro's creatures?
I serve only the Queen.
そうだよ。
Ah, the Queen. Well then, that's something else altogether.
I found this message in Monsieur de Vaucanson's carriage.
He didn't receive it. That is most worrying. Eugène and I are old friends. I was hoping he would be able to tell me what the deuce is going on. Of course, I doubt he had a hand in this odious display of force, but he spent years in service to the king and his projects. Projects whose macabre ends we're only now discovering.
Where could Monsieur de Vaucanson have gone?
How should I know? The situation is dire out there. Everyone is taking shelter wherever they can. Let me think. I know that he and Monsieur Bailly, the astronomer, are close. Perhaps Monsieur Bailly knows more?
Where can he be found?
He must have taken refuge in his observatory at the Louvre. Otherwise, I doubt he is still alive. He and his associate Lavoisier, the astronomer and the chemist, they were once the pride of the court, but have fallen out of favor. Too close to the common people, it would seem. It's as if only Vaucanson managed to stay in the king's good graces. Sic transit gloria mundi.
Who is this Cagliostro?
You feign ignorance.
当たり前だ
Don't
な。
know.
Then you should know that Cagliostro is the king's right-hand man. He claims to be a magician, and he's a self-styled count.
A charlatan who is more powerful
お
than
前俺に嘘をついたな。
I've heard the most troubling rumors about him. He's supposedly the one who enabled the king to breathe life into these killing machines that no key need wind. I admit it sounds highly improbable, and I wouldn't believe a word of it if I didn't have proof standing right before my eyes. Now that I think about it, as you can see, my servants have all abandoned me, and I will soon follow their lead. Those poor people hoped to escape the city while there was still time. À dire vrai, I fear I shall never see them alive again. Before she left, the housekeeper gave me this key. It opens the gate that leads to the Louvre, if you are foolhardy enough to attempt it.
I found a note written by Eugène de Vaucanson. He mentions the death of the Dauphin at Meudon. What happened that night?
How should I know? The child passed away at Meudon. I was in Versailles.
Besides the king and Monsieur de Vaucanson, Who else witnessed these events?
Well, if they followed protocol, Monsieur Lemonnier, the first physician to the king, he must have performed the autopsy on the child.
Where can I find him?
He lives in Versailles, near the chateau. But he has a practice here in Paris, en rue Saint-Thomas d'Enfer, in the quartier Saint-André-des-Arts.
ありがとうございます。
あれだ。
No one, not even the king, can stop the representatives of the people from continuing their work. Wherever its members are gathered, the Assemblée Nationale lives. That is why we swear never to part, and to gather wherever circumstances require it, until a constitution is established for the kingdom.
Come here, Lenny. I salute you.
Monsieur, we have just burned our bridges. Nothing and no one can prevent justice from triumphing in this kingdom.
Let us not claim victory too soon, Maximilian. And don't forget what we agreed on, if things were to take a turn for the worse.
Atkinson will make it 83.
other times when making happy that you have mistaken. We have no progressive future. I know you're lying, age. There's no other time to make happy that you have mistaken. We have...
His Lordship the King's brother has answered my message. He has agreed to see me, despite the circumstances.
The Comte de Provence? Do you trust him?
If he still has any influence over the King, we must try. I shall leave immediately for the Luxembourg Palace.
Be careful, Antoine. I implore you. The whole quartier is ablaze.
Ah, そうなんですか。それはそれは。よろしくお願いします。いいんですか、先生。書きますよ。カリスマ美容師。無免許でボロ儲けってね。さっきの仕上がり見てそう思ったよ。じゃあ認めるんですね。書きますよ。
Monsieur, this is the last time we shall meet. From now on, we shall do without your help. Eh bien, are you waiting for an invitation to leave?
Your Majesty, dare we ask what brought this disgrace upon us?
The Count's work has given me complete satisfaction. Your essences and optics are no longer of any use to us.
Rejoice, learned scholars. You may now dedicate yourselves to the cause of the Vanupier.
Just a moment. Are we being rebuked for our actions at the Estates General?
But Your Majesty, you are the one who convened this assembly. Leave here at once, monsieur, before you say anything you might regret.
「あなたに一つ素晴らしい機会を与えよう。養門を探し出せ。あなたの腕前は認めている。あなたは我が日本軍に対し抵抗したそうだな。しかしあなたの腕前はとても素晴らしい。使える男だとも思っている。しかし中国の武術が日本の武術に勝るとは思えない。
終わり閉廷以上解散。
楽しいひとときを。